All right, team, how we doing? This is Coach Dana Cavalea coming at you with the Becoming a Champion show, where we are all about inspiration, motivation, and encouragement to move you along your high performance journey. And I want to talk to you about something special today because I made a promise to somebody out there, Mr. John Jones, that I would record this episode specifically for him, but I'm also recording it for me and all of us because it has to do with the art of delegation. And I call it, the principle of 10%. And I want to explain that to you and show you how you could apply the principle of 10% and the art of delegation to get you to your next place. And it starts with this. How many times do we get stuck doing something where we get involved with something and we feel such high levels of friction and pressure, and we actually just hate what it is that we are doing? And we continue to pound through this activity because we are competitors and we're trying to figure it out. And in figuring it out, what's happening? We're getting more frustrated. We're burning our energy. And when we're done, regardless of whether we figured it out or not, we feel shot. We feel exhausted. We don't have the energy profile to continue being great at everything else that we have to do. So the principle of 10% says this: I'm going to focus on the things that I'm great at, the 10% of things that come great, easy to me, and that I'm great at, or that I wanted to say come great to me, but that wouldn't make any sense, but that come easily to me because that's where my talent is. That's what I'm really good at. And yesterday I was doing a talk to a team, and we were talking about how to win the second half of the year. And we talked about saying, hey, you're good at this. This is your 10%. But who's good at the 90 on your team that you struggle with? What are the pluses and minuses when you evaluate your team members? What are they good at? What are they not good at? What am I good at? What am I not good at? And the things that I'm not good at, I'm going to find somebody that is. And when I can give what I'm not good at to them, something that they are good at, what's that going to do? That's going to empower them. That's going to inspire them. That's going to keep them feeling good because they get to do the work that they're really good at. And it's going to make me feel really good because I'm going to do the work that I'm really good at. So when you apply the principle of 10%, it says, I do the things that I'm really good at, and I find other people to do the things that I'm not really good at. And that balance, if I can continue to do that over and over and over and over again, my productivity is going to go through the roof. The productivity of my team is going to go through the roof. And most importantly, I'm not going to feel that pressure or that friction that comes about from doing things that I'm not really good at. Now, I have a few examples that I wanted to share with you. One is I have wanted to launch this academy, this digital academy for, over a year now. And I keep getting jammed up in the technology side of it. How do I deliver it? How do I make it flow well? How do I? So I keep asking that question. So I find a platform and then I struggle to put it together. So finally I said to myself, who would be really good at this? And I was talking to a buddy of mine and he said, you know who would be really good at this? Josh would be really good at this. So now I have a call with Josh, and Josh is going to help me get it done. And we're going to bring this amazing project to life. But why am I struggling with it? I know what I'm really good at, but when I start doing things that I'm not really great at, that's where the trouble starts. And this is the case for many, many people. Another example, I've had this collectible car that I have at my parents' house, and it's about 300 miles away from where I am. So I need to get this car to where I am. So week over week over week, I say, I got to get this car here. I got to get this. When can I go out there and go get it? When can I go out there and go get it? When can, so-and-so come with me so we could drive together, and I'll drive one back and they'll drive the other car back. And I said, well, why am I doing this? Let me find somebody that specializes in shipping cars. So for $300, I found somebody to ship the car. And you know what? I don't have to think about it anymore. It's done. In one day, it was picked up, brought here, done. $300. That is letting somebody else focus on their 10%, moving cars, and I get to focus on my 10%, which is coaching. And if we could just look at our lives and say, where can I do this over and over and over again? If you're in management, who on your team could do this? Who on your team could do that? And it reminds me of the movie Steve Jobs, where Steve Wozniak says, Steve, what do you even do? And he says, I'm the conductor of the orchestra, and you play in that first seat, because that's where the most talented sit, in the first seat in an orchestra. So Steve Wozniak, most people don't know about him, but he plays a huge role sitting in that first seat. That's where he executes on his 10%. And Steve Jobs is the conductor of the orchestra, and he focuses on his 10%, which is getting everyone to play together and do what they are supposed to do and get people to know about his brand. So it's a great line in the movie. So I have another example for you. I'm working with an executive, and he just acquired a new company. So he's very busy. New house, new company. He's a father, he's a husband, and he has so much on his plate. And he also has to get in shape. And he's been putting it off for months and months and months and months. And finally I said, listen, you can't do this alone. You can't do this by yourself. We've written programs for you. You haven't done them. You've said you're going to commit to this. You haven't gotten it done. It just shows that your deck is too full and you can't get it done. I said, but let's talk about how you can get it done. I have somebody that's going to come to your house 3 mornings a week and train you. 3 mornings a week. All you have to do is get up and go downstairs like you would normally do, and you will have somebody there waiting to train you for an hour, 3 days a week. Well, we've been doing this now for a few weeks, and he's got more workouts in the last few weeks than he's had in the last few years, and he feels amazing about it. So once again, the art of delegation, it's a realization of saying, hey, I can't get this done. Can I? Yeah, if I put all my effort into this, I probably can, but I have to put my efforts elsewhere. So we delegated it out. Now we have a standing appointment 3 days a week. Boom. We can check the box on that. And through the years, in coaching so many top performers and A-list performers, that's what they do. They delegate everything. They have this person who cleans the house. They have this person that takes care of their fitness. They have this person that takes care of their massages. They have this person that takes care of this. They have this person that takes care of the yard. They have this person that washes and gasses up their cars. They have this person that does everything. And they have a whole team of people that they just manage to get everything done. Now, some of you may say, hey, coach, that's crazy. That's just laziness. But it's actually not. It's understanding where your time is best spent. And how many of us waste time? We go to the post office multiple times a week instead of saying, hey, this is the day I'm going to mail this, or get help. So whatever it may be, where can you get help? Because I coach a lot of people, and I see a lot of struggle happen when we try to do everything ourselves. And it is a bad trait, and it's not laziness to delegate things out. If you are in business and you are looking to elevate your game, you're in management, you're looking to elevate your game, you have to get comfortable saying, hey, you're going to do that, you're going to do that, you're going to do that, and you're going to do that. And all of it's going to get done because everybody's doing what it is that they're supposed to do, and you become the manager of that. And then you ask yourself this question: what am I great at? What are my plus skills? That's what I'm going to do. And who complements my plus skills? Like, who can handle my minuses? This is what I'm not really good at. Who can help me with that? Okay, this person does my graphic design. This person does web development. This person does my tech. This person takes care of this. This person takes care of that. And hey, when this comes up, it goes to that person. And you're just putting it into the right bucket and giving that thing that needs to get done to the right person who will get it done. And when you do this, everything changes. Years ago, I ran these training centers. I was looking to build a franchise brand, build it out. We got the 5 centers. And I realized right from the beginning that I'm not an operator. I'm a visionary, but not an operator, meaning I'm not great at scheduling. I'm not great at doing payroll. I'm not great at those things. But I started to hire operators to run the facilities. And it was a game changer. To watch them work was magic because they were good and excellent at all the things that I sucked at. And I would sit there and watch these people and I say, man, how could they have passion for that? How could you have passion for scheduling? How could you have passion for payroll? How could you have passion for all these things? But they loved operations. They were operators. And I'm a visionary. Visionaries are not operators, and operators are not visionaries. So you have to know who you are and what it is that you do well and what it is that causes you friction and resistance. And when you understand that, you begin to build the right team around you and you will get so much done. And for the first time in a long time, you will feel free. You will feel liberated. You will feel that you can do all of these things. But here's the star, you just can't do them alone. And you should never try to do them alone. Every time I get in trouble, it's because I tried to do things alone. And well, coach, but people always let you down. Well, you got the wrong people. People don't get done what they need to get done. You got the wrong people. Find the right people, build the right team, and get it done. That's my lesson for you today. Be a great delegator. Focus on the principle of 10%. This is Coach Dana Cavalea, and I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. And if you did, give it a share, give it a like. If you're on iTunes, give us a review. YouTube, give us a thumbs up, put some comments down there, and help me, build this team of champions. And we're going to go far together. And every week I'm going to come at you with a new episode, and I hope you enjoy it. I know I enjoy coming out every week. So thank you for the support, and thanks for being a part of my team. And let's go get it. Let's go out and win today. Let's have a great day. See ya.